Students, let us begin the third part of this lesson. In this video, we are going to learn the sampling distribution for the difference between means with difference between two dependent means or correlated means. Students, sampling distribution. Sampling distribution for the difference between means is estimated using a paired t-test when comparing the means of two dependent means or correlated means. In a paired t-test, the difference between the paired observations are calculated and the distribution of these differences are approximately normal. The mean of the distribution represents the point estimate of the population mean differences. Standard deviation of the differences is used to estimate the variability in the population. The t distribution is used to determine the probability of obtaining a particular difference between means under the null hypothesis. In a repeated measure test, one can able to understand the correlated samples are treated as a repeated measurements of the same group or not. Here, the analysis states that there is a significant difference between the means of paired observations. The t distribution is used to assess the significance of the observed differences. The assumptions present in both approaches or normality and independent observations are to be met. Here, when we violate these assumptions, may affect the validity of the test estimated from the sampling distribution. For example, here we are going to compare the effectiveness of two different teaching methods of method A and method B. We randomly select a group of students and measure their scores. The same group of students participate in both teaching methods. Check whether their scores are dependent or not, that is correlated or not. The following are the test scores of 5 students which are given below. Method A and method of teachings, their scores are given below. The students who come across in method A, their scores, and method B, their scores are given here. Solution. Now we are going to see the solution for the problem. Here we are going to calculate the analysis of the difference between the means of method A and method B. Method A and method B are two methods of teaching attended by a student. Here we take a sample of 5 students. We first calculate the difference between the paired observation of difference of B minus A. The values are given here. Now let us calculate the estimate of the population mean difference and the standard error. Estimate of the mean difference are given below, that is all differences are 5 only. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, totally we have 25 divided by 5, that is equal to 5. So the estimated mean difference is 5. Here the standard error, one can compute the standard deviation of the difference, which becomes 0 because all the values are lies in 5. They deviate from the mean 5, so it becomes 0. In such case, we can conclude that there is no deviation in the teaching methods of A and B. In the above example, we get a small sample size. We could able to apply a paired t-test or a repeat measure test to assess the significant difference exists in between the observed difference between the two teaching methods of A and B with respect to their means. students, let us summarize what we have learned in this video. In this video, we come across the various assumptions and the properties of sampling distribution with the difference between two dependent means, various conditions involved in testing the two sample dependent t-test in the applicability of sampling distribution with the difference between two dependent means or correlated means, sampling distribution means and their differences based on paired observation explained with example. Students, I hope the concepts are clear to you, which will be helpful to you in your research. We will continue in the next lesson. Thank you.